Purple Lights, welcome to our reading. So guys, you see our beautiful decoration, and today we're gonna do a reading about how much is your person craving you. These are soul connections and separation. So if you are aware that you have a soul connection, or I must say that probably most of you who are on my channel do have a soul connection and you guys are in separation. So this is the reading where we're going to talk about how much they crave you. I also have a poem that I put in every one of those bottles. Okay, so we have these beautiful potion bottles that I created as well, and there is no water in them, so I can put like little stickers in or little notes, and today we have poems here. So I chose with Spirit, which we did choose a poem for every pile, from N.R.Hart. You guys know that I love her poems and her poetry, and I used her again in this reading. And yeah, I want to show you the piles and then we're going to start the reading. The timestamps you always find in the description box. Okay, so the first beautiful potion that you see here is the Bad Wings potion. Okay, so you see how this potion looks like. It has a bat on top. It has a bat as a charm. And you also see the paper where the poem is on. Okay, so if you feel drawn to that pile, you choose pile 1. Then pile 2, we have the Magic Mushrooms potion. This is like an autumn potion. You see here a little glitter in there. Yeah, we have a mushroom here, and you also see the paper that I wrote the poem on. Okay, so if you feel drawn to this pile, please choose that pile. The next potion is the Death potion. So if you feel drawn to this potion, you choose that one. Okay, so we have also here a beautiful charm like fitting to our decoration, and we have the spider on top, and you also see the paper I used, and it says wonderful up here. So if you feel drawn to that, you chose that one. And our last pile is the Bone Dust potion, and I really love that potion very much. Look at how beautiful. I love that. So you see how the Bone Dust potion looks like. You also see the card that is in there where your poem is on. So if you feel drawn to that, you choose pile 4. Okay, and I see you at your piles, Purple Lights. If you haven't signed up for our beautiful channel, please do that. And I wish everyone a wonderful Halloween today, and I hope you like this reading. And I will do a lot of readings in the coming days with Halloween potions, so that we're, you know, we can enjoy this season a little bit more. And so I hope you all like it here on my channel, and I see you again. Take care. Bye. Oh, hello, Purple Lights. Welcome to our reading. You chose this beautiful Bat potion. Okay, so what a wonderful potion with these glittering stones in there. Okay, so let's put the candle a little bit to the side. Okay guys, let's see, how do you like our decoration? Isn't it gorgeous? I love that. So let's move a little bit to the side so I have room to shuffle the cards, guys. So let's see, how much is your person missing you? How much are they craving you? Okay, what do they want to do? Soul connections and separation. So we're going to look at this. At the end, I will read you your poem. Okay. How much is your person missing you? I hope you really like this reading. It's very Halloween-like, well, because today is Halloween. But no matter when you watch this reading, please know it's always timeless. Yeah, it's always timeless. So let's see. This is a card that comes out. So let's turn it around. So we have Avenue. Make peace with your past. Your person is like constantly going back and forth. And this is also number 1, right? Oh, wow. I did not even see this. And it says Ave Noir, because I was like reading it, Ave Noir. It says Ave Noir, you know, Ave to the night. Noir is the night in French. So there could be something about French or France here, or Paris. Please take it as it resonates, because maybe you speak French, or French is a language that you learn. Wow, is there a potion? It looks like as if there is a potion inside of her. Look at this. So you are basically still inside this person. It's like you are with this potion. And also what we see here with the bat wings, you know, the bat comes out at night. They're very night active animal, right? So wow, what I do sense here is some very strong memory coming back at night. So this person could lay awake. This person could think of you a lot at night. Yeah, I'm gonna read you a little bit the card, what it says. I also think that they think of the nights that you guys had together, because here we have this woman with the potion inside of her. So you know, when I see the potion, I also used it as signifier for my piles in my on my channel here. But what does it mean? It means that your person wants to drink you. You know, they're drunk on you. They want to get drunk on you again, because we're talking not that they have you. We're talking about soul connections and separation. So I do feel here that this person is wanting to get drunk on you again. They're missing you guys' interaction. I do feel that the night is very important. It could be that they look at pictures at night, that they dream of you at night, that they, you know, it says Ave to the noir, Ave to the night, Ave to the blackness, Ave to the to the darkness. And then we have this bed wing potion that you chose, where we see this bed here. Beautiful, yeah. So okay, it says the girl in Avenoir emerges from her journey along a dark, stormy sea, her hair still bearing the waves she rode as she was guided into this moment by her past. She trusts her gut. The tree of her life grows from her core experience. Radiant and brave, she confidently faces an unknown future by anchoring herself in the present moment. In doing so, she embraces her life's journey without judgment. She does not regret the past, not fear its weight. She has learned to see it for what it is, essential for her growth. And this is what you did, guys. This is like an Ave to you, letting go of this person, letting go of the past, moving on. Yeah, whatever disappointment or whatever happened in your both journey, you let go of this person. We're talking about soul connections in separation, and you guys know that for soul connections, you're never really separated from your person. Yeah, you're never really separated. As you face your challenges today, embrace your past. So what I do sense here is that this person really cherishes the memory. They look you up. They I do think they look up your social media. But with the bed wings, they're very active at night. So I do think that this person is yeah, like really immersing themselves in your memories, the memories that you have together, looking up pictures, maybe writing in a diary, maybe you know, looking at you, remembering, maybe dreaming, maybe daydreaming. But a lot of all of this happens at night. Yeah. So how do they grave you? I'm using the vampire deck. This is such a beautiful deck for Halloween. So how do they grave you? Pile 1, please, Avenoir. So now we talked about the card and how they see you. They see you as very strong, and you moved on and you gave them the space they needed. Maybe this was a person that needed space, and they didn't see that they actually loved you. And when you gave them the space, it kind of like, that's when they woke up. And that's when they saw it was you that they actually wanted to get drunk on. So first card coming out. Oh my gosh, yeah, and I do have candle wax on here. So you see how in this card, you see it, right? Look at this. I didn't clean up the card because sometimes you know, you destroy the cards if you take away the candle wax. So the Two of Knights, you know, knives. This is about them. You see him here, right? He has like a blindfold on with the wax. They're thinking they might like candles, but you know, a candle also symbolizes this intimacy that you shared, because you only light a candle when you know, when you don't have like, this is no artificial light. So it's kind of like they think of you in a very natural way, in a very raw and natural setting, very almost like missing you, but not wanting, because I didn't want to clean that card up, you know, I didn't want to take off the wax because I was thinking maybe I destroyed a card then, and I don't want to do that. So they're also not deleting any memory of you. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing also, that they have stored the memory with you, and they're looking at this, and it's almost never a day where they don't remember. So this person definitely feels your soul connection. They still feel that very, very much. And also, you know, the Two of Knives is a state of, in the mind, you know, a non-active card. So this person is not really actively pursuing you. They're kind of like sitting back and bathing in their remembrance. That's what they're doing. So this is not someone that would come up to you, ask you out or something, or that wants to rekindle that connection. They're you know, they're also scared to come forward. They don't want to break anything up that you already built up without them. That's why they don't want to come forward. It's just that they want to bathe in you. Yeah, they want to bathe in your memory. That's also with the potion. They want to get drunk on you. They wish you could just meet up. You would come to them, but they're not taking any action. So what else? The Star. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, and we see the candle here, the guy with the candle. You see this? Yeah, and then we see her here. You don't recognize that this person, they might even, you know, look you up, but you don't even recognize that. You don't even know that. Also, they feel guided. This is someone that follows their guidance. So this is also someone that understands that the universe is guiding this connection. This is also someone that understands that there is a spiritual connection. They're not sleeping on that. They're not completely unaware of this. Yeah, this is someone that knows that. This is someone that feels guided. And this is someone who has hope that you guys find a way back to each other again. But they're waiting for internal guidance here with the potion, or for outer guidance from the universe. So this is someone very spiritual, or someone that is obeying this guidance. Yeah, so let's see more. One more card, and then we're gonna read your poem. The Hierophant. Yeah, this is about the spiritual connection. That's what I said. They're obeying the darkness. Yeah, they're obeying the darkness. They're obeying the 3D world here, because this is like almost like a darkness figure, like someone that is ruling over the darkness, someone that is ruling over the 3D world. I feel here it almost has this connotation of, I obey what is in the 3D world. It's kind of like this person does not want to interfere with your 3D life. It's kind of like they are following their guidance, and they're believing in this connection, and they want to make peace with the past. They also want to you know, like conclude whatever happened between the two of you. So like, if you ever will meet this person again, what I do think will happen in soul connections, this happens you know, after some time again, they don't want to talk about what happened in the past. This is someone that wants to make peace with the past, someone that is honoring the 3D world. So in whatever direction you moved on, pile one, this person is accepting this, and they're holding themselves back. They're not interfering in 3D when you guys have moved on into different lives, right? So, but they're still hoping that one day there will be a passage again where you are guided by the universe towards each other, okay? So let's see what your poem is, and by that I want to close off this reading. I hope this was very interesting for you to yeah, I show you. This was very interesting for you to hear and to see what this person is thinking of you. So we have this beautiful universal card, and it says, oh wow, this is a poem by N.R.Hart, of course, because I said it in the beginning that I use her book today. The book is called Poems to No One, okay? And it says, she was waiting, for she didn't know what exactly. I'll show you. Maybe a fairy tale ending, a storybook love, a wicked romance, or all of the above. Wow, isn't that so beautiful? They're respecting whatever's going on in your life. Like, this person checks you out, but they're obeying the darkness. They're obeying their whatever state they are in with you. Yeah, if you guys are in no contact, they're obeying this because they feel that, you know, you guys are guided to do so. And they're kind of reminiscing. Yeah, we also see this with this beautiful poem, that they respect your space, but also with the bad wings, they're very active at night thinking about you. Yeah, but they're not actively doing anything. They're just thinking about the times you had, memorizing everything. So that's all what I'm having, my part one. I hope you really like this reading. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you're here for the first time, please sign up for the channel. Okay, take care guys, and have a happy Halloween. Bye guys. Hello my pal two. You chose this beautiful mushroom potion with this beautiful poem inside. So we're going to read this at the end. So first of all, I'm going to draw a card on how much do they crave you, and in what way does your person crave you. These are soul connections in separation, okay? How much is your person craving you, and what are they doing? Please apply this to your situation, guys. This could be a feminine that you're inquiring about, could be masculine you're inquiring about. Whatever your story is, please apply what I'm saying to your own story. Yeah, this is very important in readings. And if it doesn't resonate, please go to another pile. Or sometimes, you know, I do readings every day, so sometimes it cannot resonate every day. So, this card came out. What a beautiful potion. It's very orangey like, fits very beautiful to our Halloween decoration. So let's see what we do have here. Paradisiacal. Paradise. Oh, paradise is in there. Number 24. You belong to paradise. Oh wow. And we see her here. What is that even? Is that like wow, paradisiacal. That's almost sounds like a aphrodisiaca, right? So memories of you and thinking of you makes them hot, you know, it makes them excited. It's almost functions like an aphrodisicum. Oh yeah, I mean, it's called magic mushrooms, right? Sometimes magic mushrooms are like drugs, aren't they? Like, I don't know about that stuff, but aren't mushrooms like stuff that you can eat where there is drugs in there? I don't know. So I can assume here this could almost be like, you could, like, the thought of you, or you could be like a drug to them, an aphrodisiaca. So they definitely get hot. I want to read in the booklet a little bit. The girl of Paradisical has stopped fighting herself. The sweetly scented white petals framing her face are her surrender flags. So they want to surrender to you. Yeah. I do sense here someone that wants to meet up with you, drink that magic mushroom poison again, you know, let's not say poison, aphrodisiaca of you. So they definitely want to be with you. I also feel here a closeness that they're missing, like kind of like, you know, when I think of paradise, I think of the tree and, you know, Adam and Eve sitting there and hugging and stuff like that. I don't know. That's probably what they think, what they want to be with you. I also feel it has not really a sexual connotation. It's almost like as if I'm saying this with getting drunk on you and wanting to sit there and hug you and just enjoy drifting away, just being in your presence. It almost has this this feeling, and not kind of a sexual feeling. It has this I want to drink the aphrodisiaca. Yes, but I want to enjoy it. I want to you know, feel this heaven on earth. I want to be in her presence again. It's almost as if you want to drink the potion of life, you know, because when I think of Adam and Eve, you know, in the paradise, we think of coming to life. We think of, I want to feel life again. I want to feel her presence again, because I feel that you gave this person a lot of life, a lot of joy. It says, she finally just loves herself and accepts her innate goddess and beauty. Now it is your time to do the same. All life transforms around you into a paradise. Heaven truly is here on earth, in your arms, in your life. Enjoy the bliss. Yeah, this is about freedom from, you know, also I feel this like you just want to sink into the arms of your love. You just want to sink into the arms. You just want to lay there. You just want to listen to music and enjoy the evening. It's almost like this, you know, when you have like a very beautiful date at home, when you just lay in bed, listen to music, and you are in each other's arms. I kind of get this vibe. That's what they're missing, and that's what they're fantasizing about. It is aphrodisiaca, yeah, but it doesn't have the sexual connotation part too. It's almost as if they're missing this peace with you in this paradise. It's just laying around, listening to music, enjoying peace and being free, not thinking about work, not thinking about tomorrow, not thinking about, you know, what to do next and what money to make and, you know, all these 3D things. It's like an escape, because drugs are sometimes an escape from realities, or not sometimes, almost all the time. And so I feel this is what this person here wants. And then we have the Four of Skulls. Yeah. You see how they just want to be in your presence. This is a very strong personality. Yeah, we see this guy here almost looks like, look at him, like he's armored until the very highest top. And then we see this woman here relaxing and just being in his presence and being very luscious and you know, like free and flowing, and yeah, and it's kind of as if he's saying, well, don't come near my woman, otherwise, you know. It has this protective energy. They want to protect you as well. They want to be there for you. They want to be your man again. I do sense this is like this energy of, I want to be her man again. I want that she's in my presence, and I want to protect her peace. I want to just be in her presence. This also has this feeling of, I want to be her knight, because, you know, in earlier times, well, not in earlier times, in the Middle Age, when there was a knight, you know, knights were always fighting for ladies and for princesses. And so, you know, if you fight for a lady, you kind of, you know, this is like the adoration as well. It's the adoration. It's something where they look up to you, yeah, because they feel that you are the paradise that they have to defend. So in the mind, this person feels of you as the paradise that they have to defend, as the paradise that is still there somewhere and that they want to find again, yeah. So this person is missing you very much, but they also want to be there for you. Like they want to take care of you. They want that you are the paradise that they defend. Oh, very cute. Oh my gosh, yes. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. I love this Wheel of Fortune in this deck. Look how many roses there are in all these different colors. So, you know, this person remembers everything what you did. They remember all the things that you guys did together, or maybe all the things that you shared in a memory, no matter what your memory is. Yeah, for some of us, the memories in a shared soul connection is just that we, you know, we've seen each other on the internet. No, for some of us, it's we've never met. So what is the memory then? Well, the memories are the little moments that someone shared with each other, the paradise in the moment when you know, you see that you posted each other at the same time, or you come online and you've seen that your person has written some notes, or, you know, and just the bliss of this is a very just innocent pile. It's just the bliss of getting drunk, of, you know, seeing your person has posted something and then you're like, oh my gosh, you know, or they send pictures out, many different things here, and you're just getting the bliss of looking at it. So this is I want to feel that bliss again. I want to be in her presence again. I want to be in her energy again. It kind of has this feeling. This is how they're graving you. Yeah, Six of Skulls. Yeah, we see here the wolf again, this protection. Yeah, this is almost like as if they want to protect you. You could be someone that is not in a relationship at the moment, because I do sense a woman here, especially here, that is single and like on her own, like very independent. This could be someone that you're working with, or work kind of connects you and they see you when they go to work, because I do sense here this is someone that you see when you go to work. Kind of has this feeling. Or that they saw you occasionally on their way to work or something. So it's almost as if whatever they did before in order to meet you, that's what they're doing again. It's kind of like they want to, you know, if they want to walk the same street and you pass by, they want to go there again to see if you're walking the street again. It's kind of like they are looking for you. They're looking for the presence of you. Yeah, they're missing this. They're missing this excitement when you post at the same time. Because in your presence, with your energy for them, it felt very safe and very, you know, I don't have to think about nothing. I can just sit here, you know, with her in my arms, and I can just think of paradise that way. And I just kind of get, you know, like on, like high on that feeling, like high on that hugging each other and being together in each other's presence. And when someone writes, you know, getting excited, getting butterflies, this is what they're missing. Kind of like the first stages of a relationship. Maybe it never went further, guys, because this person is not missing like big relationship things. They're missing this reciprocity, I don't know, that it's reciprocated. Yeah, maybe they also have a hard time talking. I don't know. Maybe this person, you know, they're not speaking to no one about this. They're just in their own world, and this is a more that they're walking the same path as you. Maybe they're looking up social media to see if you post that. They're thinking of this, you know, of the peace that they had with you, and this, I'm with you, I'm on paradise. Yeah, you belong to paradise. You belong in my dreams. You are what I want again. It's like with you, they could relax and enjoy themselves after a hard work. Yeah. So let's see what your letter says. And then we're gonna stop the reading. So let's get it out. Let's see. This is the beautiful, yeah, like you see, like star signs, you know. So let's read it. And it says, if only. She recalls his smile, illuminating the heavens. She wishes for it now. She still feels on her, a starry sea washing over her, how many times she has lived, just to drown inside those eyes. So, I mean, you chose that magic mushroom. So it could also be for you like this, with this person that is like paradise. It's like dreaming. It's like, you know, it's as if only, I read it again, she recalls his smile, illuminating the heavens. And this, isn't that paradise? She wishes for it now. She still feels on her a starry sea washing over her. How many times she has lived just to drown inside those eyes. How beautiful, guys. That's such a beautiful poem. So I feel this, since I talked about reciprocated energy, I feel you feel the same here. Yeah, otherwise you wouldn't watch tarot reading, but you feel the same and they feel that. Yeah, they can feel that energy as well. So I hope you like this reading, my part 2. I wish you a happy Halloween. Please sign up to the channel if you're new here. And I see you again. Take care. And yeah, in the next days I will also do some more readings with Halloween potions, since I have this beautiful decoration here. So I hope you really enjoy this as well. Take care, guys. Bye. So hello, my pal 3. Welcome to your reading. So you chose the Death Potion. Very beautiful potion. You can see here also the the paper that I wrote the poem on. So how much is your person missing you? That's the glitter here from these potions. How much is your person missing you? How do they feel about missing you? What do they feel? How do they grieve you? So we're going to look into this, and the card just came out. So with these beautiful key cards. So let's turn it around. Oh wow, what is going on here? It says Mirak or Merak. Number 16, embrace oneness with the universe. What even is this? A foot? So I do sense this is a foot, but I wanna look at the booklet. But what I do think here, guys, they wanna come back. Like this is an actively coming back into your life. Embrace the oneness with the universe. With the Death Potion, there's definitely a separation here, or there's definitely where they feel a very big transformation in their heart. So embrace. They want to embrace you. I feel here. You know, let's make another move together. Yeah, I do sense here with you know, stepping a foot into new territory, coming back. Also with the Death Potion, coming back to life. They want that this relationship comes back to life. So I do think pile 3, this is the pile here. In this pile, your person actively thinks of coming back. Your person actively makes plans. This is a very active energy I do feel here, where they want to be one with you again, where they want to come forward and they want to make it happen in 3D. I definitely sense there was a breakup or something of these sorts. So let's say the girl of Merrick has stepped up away from her desk, out of the kitchen, away from others' expectations. So you left a surrounding. You could have lived together with that person, yeah? For many of you, you could have been in a relationship where you actually lived together. For some of you, I mean, if this is a soul connection in separation, and you haven't lived together, it could mean that you kind of were a union. You kind of were one inside of your heart. So this means like you were not living together in like the sense of a house, but you're kind of living together in your own souls. Yeah, and the death always means that something is transforming. We also see this greenish, which always symbolizes like a poison, something that poisoned this connection. So I do feel that not the two of you, I feel that outside circumstances here have poisoned this connection. There's something here where outside circumstances in your life, in both of your lives, has basically prevented this, and you left and went your separate ways. She has chosen to walk. She treads slowly in order to fully sense and notice the little things around her. Her heart lifts with a great sense of happiness. At her feet spring luscious berries and sweetly scented flowers. The world around her swells with pleasure as it senses itself being noticed and appreciated. So I do sense this person wants to appreciate you. They want to do something for you. I definitely feel that they're preparing something in order to come back. Like preparing some, maybe even Christmas gift or something that's coming through. because we're having Halloween. It's not long till Christmas is coming, and I definitely feel that this person wants to come back. They're actively preparing steps into your direction, okay? So they're craving you very much. Let's look how much. We have the Prince of Skulls. Yeah, look how he is holding this skull here. This means the death. This is exactly the death. I feel here that this person parted ways with whoever poisoned this connection, because I do feel there was an outside circumstances here. There was an outside circumstances, and you see how he looks at the spider here. Sometimes spiders are like, you know, people that, because we're always afraid of spiders, or a lot of us, yeah, are afraid of spiders. So a lot of times spiders, of course, mean something very beautiful and something healing. But in this case, I feel he looks at the spider, and with the death potion, he definitely said goodbye, and he definitely actively has done something to whatever was poisoning your connection. This person has stepped away from this. And I don't know what this was. This could have been anything, you know, this could have been people, this could have been a job, this could have been too much work, this could have been other people, this could have been that they were cheating. And but it was something where whatever was poisoning here is something that was not that crazy, like cheating or something, because if someone cheats at you, you shouldn't go back, you know. But I don't know, it feels as if they made room for a new experience with you, and I feel that they want to come back. They're also looking very closely at the details. I do see them sitting there, whatever they're preparing, maybe for Christmas, maybe. And I see them sitting there and actively thinking about you, actively thinking about the little things that you shared. And let me look into the booklet again. Yeah, they're very grateful also for your time, because you have shown them that sometimes it's necessary to part ways with people that poison connections, yeah, or relationships. I do sense they're very grateful for the time with you. Also, I feel that they look at the smaller things that you had in this relationship, and they're missing this. I see here someone that misses walking with you, or that misses, maybe you guys had the same walk to school or to college or to work, and they're just missing these daily moments. I see here like almost like hermit energy, where Virgo energy, where you miss the daily life with a person, where that's why I said you could have lived together, or you could have shared something on a daily basis. If you were only acquainted on the internet, or you were just, this was a crush, they're missing the interference that you had with each other. They're missing very much this daily, all the daily little things that you did. What else, Spirit? Five of Skulls. That's like the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is almost like, you know how the werewolf, I mean, the werewolf we had in the last readings a lot coming out. The werewolf is about freeing their inner beast and just doing whatever they want to do and escaping whatever this situation was. Yeah. A lot of earth energy. This person could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, you know, but it doesn't have to be. What I definitely see here is that they want to come back and almost like take you, because this is here like the Virgin or the Maiden and the Werewolf, you see. So it's kind of like they're also missing this fire that you brought out in this person. It's kind of, you brought out a wild side in that person. You brought out some kind of wild side. While you guys were together, in some kind of way, this person was more active. They were more coming out of their shell. They were more open. Like, it's almost as now, if there is more death, they retreated into their shell. Maybe this was like an introvert, and with you in a relationship or in a connection, you brought out their wild side. So they could be more wild with you. So it's kind of like they're missing not only the little things with you, but they're missing their own self that changed with you. They're missing that self of them. And while being with you, it changed. They were more outgoing. They were more opening up. They were more talkative, you know. Prince of Knives. Yeah. This is, you know, this is the Page of Swords. This is, like, you see how he's holding the rose and he's like yearning for you to come back. And it's almost, you know, we have a vampire here, and you know how werewolf and vampires, they're like totally opposites. So that's what I was saying. You brought out, like, when you guys were together, and that side of them, Nimbus, you brought out a completely different side of them. And it kind of has this connotation here as you could also be, it could have been that you were two different species, you know, almost like two different species. Like, maybe you come from different countries, or you guys, you know, you share different languages, and whatever you had going on, it's kind of, they're missing this. They're missing themselves, how they changed in your surroundings, how they became more, maybe active, or maybe they let loose a little bit more, or they felt a little bit as if time was slowing with you, and now it's like back to the normal move. And that's what they're all missing. So I do sense that person wants to come back because they love the difference here. We have werewolf, we have vampire. It's like this, you guys were kind of like opposites, and they miss really that walking together, even though you are different. Yeah, it's like they miss their old version with you, and they miss the little things that you guys shared. Okay, so let's read your letter. Yeah, the spider, and they also want to tell you that they got rid of these people that were poisoning your connection. Let me see if I can. Yeah, okay, get it out. Okay, so you see, it's this what was in there. This was the paper. I hope you can see. It's like a starry night paper or stars. So what does it say? Okay. Okay, it says, but something was different that night as the stars shivered between us. Your kiss lingered this time, saying goodnight. In parentheses, how was I to know it would be goodbye instead? I would have kept kissing you longer, deeper, and harder. So there was kind of like an ending to that connection. And it all says, it's also, I would have kept kissing you longer, deeper, harder, always, forever. Okay. So this person definitely wants to come back. They're planning on coming back because they're missing this. They didn't know. It kind of happened out of nowhere. Maybe you left this person and you moved on, and they didn't even know that. It's kind of out of the blue. Maybe you were fed up with all these people messing in your connection. I don't know. But there was something here where this person was really happy, and then out of nowhere you left. Either you left or they had to leave because of other circumstances, and they didn't know that you would not see each other again. It was kind of like the breakup or the separation, because we're talking about soul connection separation. The separation came suddenly out of the blue for them, so no one planned this. So that's why they also want to come back, because they definitely saw that it was outer circumstance that poisoned this, and they let go of these people, just for you to know. Okay, so that's all what I'm having, my pile 3. I hope you liked this reading. Please sign up to the channel if you haven't yet, and I will do more of these beautiful Halloween readings in the next days. Okay, see you again, pile 3. Bye, guys. So hello, my pile 4. You chose the Bone Dust. I love that potion. Look at this, how beautiful this looks like that I made. And yeah, I hope you like it too. Let's look. Of course, It's losing all the stars on there. You also see the little poison here, poison charm. Okay, I hope you like this, you know. It looks very Halloweeny. I really love our decoration today. It's so cool. So guys, how much is your soul connection in separation missing you? Okay, let's look into this. How much is your soul connection in separation missing you? Pile 4, please. The bone dust. Okay. So this card fell out. We're going to talk about this. What I want to say about this bone dust. This reminds me of, you know, like the bones are inside of us, right? So, and it's kind of like the skeleton that holds everything together, right? And inside the bone there is mark, like, you know, in order for bones to be strong, you have to have a good bone mark, right? So I do sense that your person feels that you were kind of like holding them together. Like with you, they could be whole. I do sense that. That's what I wanted to say, because sometimes I'm channeling things that come in from spirit, but before I even open a card. So here I'm sensing that there is some kind of, you held this person together, or with you they felt complete. Okay, so let's see how much are they missing you. Oh wow, we have translucence. Number 33, love the darkness. Wow, what is going on with her? She's riding the crow. That's so interesting. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of like, look at this. They also have the feeling that they could bring you somewhere, because I see the crow here. I mean, if she's riding the crow, they can, you know, this person can bring you somewhere. Maybe you traveled a lot together, or whatever you were doing, you were kind of exploring new things, new spaces. It feels like with you they learned a lot, or they could go somewhere with you. It's like you, I mean, you're riding them, so you have control. You kind of, yeah, they want to be used by you again, you know. I feel it could be in a sexual way, yeah, that they want to be, that you are dominant again. They loved that dominance of you, like using them kind of in a sexual way, but also in the sense of like you guys going somewhere, or you going to places, you exploring stuff together, and you controlling this, like you're saying, okay, let's go there together, or you making the plans, you know. They love that. This person loved your dominance. I definitely see that. That's why you hold this together. You kind of, maybe you were the dominant also in the relationship or in the connection, that you held this together. You were like the leader of them. You know, like they were following you. This could be like an age gap connection, definitely, where the person, even if it's a guy, they felt like they want to follow you. They want to explore with you things. That's what I'm seeing. And especially love the darkness. It could be that with you, for the first time, they entered their own darkness, maybe their own shadows. They saw, maybe also in you, they saw their own reflection. So we could talk about twin flame connection here, where for the first time they were kind of like conflicted, or confronted with their own self, with their own shadow self, what they never thought about before. It's kind of like you opened up new possibilities for this person. It could be that you guys, especially at night, you were exploring maybe each other, maybe other things, and they really miss that. Yeah. So it says, it's time to enter the underworld. You have been existing on the superficial plane for too long, and a balance is required. Be like the goddess Persephone, who descended to the underworld. The Maiden of Translucence has her eyes closed, like the Fool of the traditional tarot deck. This is the card signifying the beginning of life's next magical adventure. So there we have it. You know, you took them to a world where they have not been before. It's either that or they took you, because you're riding them. So one of you took the other basically to a ride to the underworld, to things that they and you have not been discovered, and it feels as if you like opened up new worlds for this person. Like with you, they could be someone else. It could also be that you took this person and you experienced some kind of crazy stuff together, you know, traveling, exploring different spaces, exploring yourself, you know, maybe exploring sexuality. There's all these different kind of things that they haven't discovered before. So they miss this newness of this connection. They miss this, with you, they could always be someone new. I don't know if you guys did role playing, you know, this also feels like role playing, and you know, they discover the different self of them every time. It's like they never knew in what kind of self they wake up. It's like with you, they could be someone else, you know. I feel this person was tired of their daily life. Maybe they had to be, or they have a very strict schedule, or things that, you know, where someone tells them what to do. And with you, they could step away from that. They could be themselves, and they could explore whatever they wanted to explore, you know, and they miss that. When translucence appears, it is also time to redefine your own parameters, protect your sanctuary, and willingly take the journey into the unknown. Feathers are shredding, the hand is beckoning, take the journey. This card is saying it is time to fall in love with the darkness. So this person that definitely was in love with you, they definitely loved that you took them out of whatever situation they were in, and you showed them a different side of life, maybe an exciting side of life. Yeah, you definitely, with the bone dust, you kept them together, or you and them was a union. Yeah, was something that they're missing, is basically the two of you together. Let's see, what else? What else is pile 4 missing? So we have the Judgment. Yeah. See this person fighting for you. You could be here. This what is this? Looks like a hyena. I don't know. But they're protecting this. You see how they're protecting this cross, this vampire? So this person felt as if they are your protector. They felt as if, you know, you guys together, you were strong against the judgment of people. Because I do think here, whatever the situation here, you had a very judging, you know, you guys together, people would not really approve. I don't know why. I don't know what difference you have, but there could be some gaps here, age gaps, culture gaps, whatever gaps, where people do not approve of your relationship. And this person was fighting against this. And this was kind of like their mission. They missed this mission. They missed this, I want to fight for her, I want to defend her against the judgment, you know. And also the Judgment card also means that you arise from the dead again. So it kind of like the joy you brought them, yeah, whatever you guys were exploring, the joy that you brought them, they missed that. It's kind of like now their life is always the same. And with you, it was like every day something else. And this card came also up. Oh my gosh. They love you. This person realized that, I feel in your absence, they realized how much they miss you. And what they miss the most is your appreciation, your kisses, your telling them how much you miss them, you telling them how much they mean to you. So you were very supportive of this person. I don't know, this could be a relationship of, you know, where you were also supporting their dreams, you were supporting whatever job they had, you were a very supportive feminine here. We see that here on the card. It's like you're pampering them in this card, you're telling them how much you love them, you appreciating their presence. And maybe in the past here they did not really see that. Maybe they weren't really aware of this, that they loved you. But in your absence now, they see that they loved you. They see that this was everything they ever wanted. Let's see more, this beautiful Halloween reading. Oh wow, we have the Queen of Skulls, yeah. Yeah, wavy material. It's the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as you know, maybe you have a dog, I don't know, but here is a wolf by your side, or a dog. Could also mean that they were by your side, you know, they stood by your side as well, they protected you, and they missed that combo of the two of you together, almost like an old couple. I do sense here this, you know, you guys were crazy as an old couple. You did everything together. You were like traveling. You were like exploring new things, and they really loved that. And now I feel this person is missing the two of you together. Yeah. So you basically, with the bone dust, it's like they're missing you inside of them, or they're missing the two of you, this interaction between the two of you, this you being a union. Yeah, because this is also what this translucence means. So let's go and look at your letter or poem. So very beautiful. So you see this is the beautiful yeah, the card. So let's read it. It says, and this is a poem by N.R.Hart. You guys know that I really love this author, and I read a lot of stuff from them. So I want to use them in this reading again, in their poetry. And it says, I went back to our favorite spot to find what I could not see. The hardest goodbye in your eyes, the last place you loved me. So, wow. So they went somewhere where you made love. I don't know, this could mean something else for every one of you, but they sat there with themselves or by themselves in that spot, and they were like really noticing how much they miss you cheering them on, how much they miss that you were a union, how much they miss that you looked into each other's eyes and not like now, like you don't have each other, right? So this person is really reminiscing, they're really missing you, and they love you. They noticed. In your absence, pile 4, this person noticed that they love you. What a beautiful reading. So that's all what I'm having, my pile 4. I hope you really liked this reading. I wish you a happy Halloween. I hope you have a fun today. And if you come here and watch this reading after Halloween later on, please know these readings, you know, they resonate all the time. Whenever you find it, that's when Spirit is bringing you here. And yeah, for those of you who haven't signed up yet, please sign up, and I see you again. Take care, guys. Bye.